So on Sunday, we tried, Monday. On Monday we tried some visualisation, which all sounds a bit airy-fairy, but actually it's really useful. So we imagined that we were going to be, you know, when we go to Cornwall, have we got 2 concerts in Truro, like we did last time? No. So we tried to imagine ourselves in that church, and then to refrain from getting overwhelmed, pushing too hard to fill the space because it's massive, and a whole host of other things. So it would be really useful for us to do the same thing. We are going to be here. The examiner will be sitting probably somewhere at the back. So it would be really useful for you to just imagine that moment and then be able to dig deep and remember all the things that we've talked about with regard to persona, singing persona, emotion required for each of the 3, body language required for each of the 3, facial shapes, for accents. There's an awful lot to remember. So I'm not going to stop at all now. We're going to go straight through each of the 3 pieces, and I really, really want you to perform. And it's a big ask. It's a big mental undertaking to be focused for that amount of time in 3 completely different ways. So we're going to practice that, because that's, I think, going to be most useful. I'm expecting everybody to know this by now, so I'm not expecting to have to pull you up for notes or diction, vowels, dynamics. All those things now should be in you. And I just want to thank again those people whose grades I've seen coming in on Music Prodigy. There are some absolutely corking grades, and thank you for spending that time making sure that you know it to that extent, because you do not score in the 80s and 90s on Music Prodigy unless you really know it. So thank you to those people, and there are quite a few of you now, so bravo. And for those of you who haven't done it but still know it, thank you. But you've not just got to know it, you've got to now, and when you practice at home, I think it would be useful for you not just to sing through the one piece and check your knowledge, but to stick the all one on. You know, when I put them on Dropbox, when I'm on the website, there's your individual part, all the different individuals, and then there's an all version. So at this point, you should be sticking that on, and you should be performing. I will put them into a folder, or I don't know what you do, whatever. So you've got them in the correct order, and you play them through and now focus for that amount of time. I can remember when I've done diplomas and when I've done grade 8s and things, what teachers will say is, don't just run the piece, you need to run the recital now. And for diplomas, you're talking 40 to 45 minutes of total focus and concentration, and you can't just do that. You know, it's a bloody long time, and to not get distracted, but to be focused for that amount of time is really hard. Now you've got about 10, 12 minutes, maybe 10-ish minutes. That's still a long time. So if you aren't practicing the full recital now, when we get to doing it, you won't be able to pull that out. I'll just get a short amount of time, and then you'll step out of character, you'll step out of the programme, and that's useless, because then you've gone. So you really need now to be focusing on the whole and practicing the whole, so that you know how that feels, because you won't manage it. When you first start doing this, you might lose concentration halfway through the first piece and just go into ticking over mode rather than doing. You know, it's like starting an engine, getting everything all set up, and then just sitting there with the engine ticking over. You aren't doing anything, you're just letting it tick over. You need to be active for the whole of the duration, and that needs practice. It won't just happen. So let's try. We'll start with B though, aren't we? Yeah, keep forgetting. Any of them on more?
The sky
benefit you to watch that because it was quite noticeable that some of you lost concentration. I'm not going to name names, but at one point somebody was stood like that. And then looked back in. There was quite a lot of this going on, and all of that as an audience member. I'm sure I've told you this before, but it's, you just go that you come out of the moment and you're looking at that one person. So if you get an itch, don't scratch it. Cantamus are not allowed to cough. Yeah, they are not allowed to cough. So if they feel they have to, I don't know what they do, but they're not allowed to cough. Nothing should mar that moment. Some people are stood like this. Some people are stood like that. And we should all be with our arms by our side. You know, these are things that you probably don't know you're doing. So it's really worth having a look. So I don't know, Richie, would it be possible just to get the performance bit as a separate entity? Would that be a possibility?
Yeah.
And then it would be really useful for you just to watch it, to look at yourself. Because you know, you don't, sometimes you just don't even know what you're doing. You're in the moment, you haven't a clue. But it would be really, really useful for you to see.
Would you like to zoom in on anyone in particular?
Just yourself, Richie.
The only bit I thought B Now was stunning. There was a couple of S's and bits not totally together, but other than that, it was really beautiful. Rule the World was very well controlled. Baritone, you just rushed a tiny fraction. Tony, I think there was a little element you said before we started. Oh God! So I think you were just concerned about it. But you won't be in future because it was beautiful. So please don't feel any sense of embarrassment, baritones, because you know Tony's been away for ages. You've come back and done it for the first time for yours, Tony, and you did a fabulous job. So please don't feel any sense of embarrassment. Just be aware. Just be aware next time, all of you. But Milan and Dowell in the end of Deus wasn't great, so I just want to go. And it's because we haven't done that verse. So actually, it was really clear tonight, the one verse that we haven't, 20 past, one verse that we haven't done. And everything that we've done really, really well over the last few weeks is just beautifully there. The beginning where you come in bass and baritones in B now, where it's flat, and you've always been flat. You crafted that beautifully tonight. It was so good. The third verse, when you've got that bit in B there, absolutely stunning and beautifully well controlled. So they're just examples, but so many times tonight there was things that we've looked at and they're just there, just brilliant. I just want to do, if you don't mind now, Milan and Dowell to the end, and I want to do the Armens. Baritone's a bit of an issue with one of your Armens, but I'll look at that. Just give it the neck, please. So this bit is to yourself. This is much more introverted than the rest of it. It's almost contemplative and a bit preachy, you know. What do the words mean? Say again.
You're learning your dowel.
You're learning your dowel. What do the words mean here? Sorry.
I kneel quietly.
I kneel quietly. There you go. So it's about praying and it's about that intimate moment. So you
by
need
your
to.
feet.
Say again.
I kneel quietly by your feet.
There you go. And then you can let it go a little bit more at that point. But it's got to have that contemplative, very private, personal moment. Wherever you find that, it doesn't matter where it is. Wherever you find that sense of awe and wonder and how small we all are in the comparison to everything that's happening in our place in the world, That's where it needs to come from. So let's just try that. Straight in. 1, 'em in there. So they give them the opportunity to move after you. So let's just do the arm ends, straight on the arm ends.